Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, the Guru Chiropractor, back again for another video. Oh, also Team Ringdinger Doctor of the Northeast of the US of A, located in Edison, New Jersey. I'm here with my latest new patient, Big Chris. What's going on, sir? Welcome. Where are you coming from again? I forgot already.
Springfield right now.
Springfield. So just about 20 minutes, half an hour up the road?
Minutes, yeah.
Got it. We already did the exam and the history and everything. He's been to a few chiropractors before. Not very happy with what he got so far.
Not at all.
And he found me on, you saw me on Instagram. You saw the clips, the little shorts that I did.
Yep.
And you got real interested in the pull because you told me you feel all jammed up in there. You feel compressed and jammed and stuck, right?
Yeah.
So that's really his main symptoms. Not a lot of pain, right?
No.
Not a lot of pain. That's a good point. You don't need pain to benefit from this. Obviously, if you have back pain, this is very helpful for that too. But if you're feeling jammed up, if you're feeling abnormally tight, if your posture's off, this is also incredibly effective at releasing all that stuff and getting your body more mobile. Tension, abnormal tension plus movement equals accelerated wear and tear, accelerated chances of big breakdown, which in the human body is injuries and pain. And it lowers the function of the mechanism. And for humans, it lowers the function of our body, right? So getting rid of that flips that around. It's like getting a tune-up for your car. When the car is tuned up, it works more efficiently and it wears out slower. Yes or yes? He's a car guy, by the way. And chances of breakdown reduce. It's not a guarantee it's not going to break down, but the probability of breakdown goes way down when you keep the car tuned up. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Right. So this is like a tune-up. So he's here for a tune-up, and we're going to get rid of he's got a lot of tension built up in his lower neck and his middle back, and some restriction turning his neck. So we're going to work on that area primary, and a little bit of stress in his lower back. He's not complaining about it, but it showed up in the exam. So we're gonna work on that as well. So I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready.
You ready to go? Okay. Go face down on the table again. Get nice and comfortable. First thing we're going to do is just loosen you up with a little massage. I use a massager called the Thumper Massager. Been using Thumpers for about 20 years. Not this model, but the company. And it's a great massager. We're going to warm up the muscles, get some blood flowing, loosen everything up. If anything I'm doing to you doesn't feel good or right, let me know right away, okay? Verbally. Don't smack me or kick me or punch me or bite me. You think you laugh, but that's happened. I've been swatted at. I've been grabbed. I've never been bit, though. Yet. If you don't like it, let me know. If I don't hear from you, I'm assuming you're liking it.
It's interesting is that when you go over it, you can feel how tender my shoulders are.
Yeah.
Or like the...
Basically, the tender spots just means it's irritated. There's inflammation going on in that area. And that's another thing I like to talk about. I'll tell you, but I'll tell the folks out there watching. Same thing, when you have something with moving parts, an engine, a mechanism, and or the human body that's under abnormal tension and not lined up properly, that keeps moving, right? One of the things that happens is increased heat and friction, right? In the human body, increased heat and friction equates to pain and inflammation. Make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the simplest way to explain what I do as a chiropractor is I'm getting rid of that jamming and that abnormal tension mostly in the joints, but also the muscles because they're kind of married to the joint. You can't affect one without affecting the other. So that your body works more optimally and doesn't wear out as quickly. And if you do have pain and inflammation, once we get rid of that and you move, you're not going to continue to re-irritate yourself. Yeah, so you could probably notice certain spots on your back are more irritated than others, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, those are the irritated spots. And then sometimes the body gets almost like it feels like you're ticklish, but it's really not tickle, it's hypersensitivity. Also from chronic irritation, especially to the nerves. That part of the body gets really hypersensitive. First video of 2025, folks. All right. You likey or you no likey?
Very good.
Good. Most people like it. Now, but that's just a warm-up. You ain't seen nothing yet, buddy. Come on up off this table. Take your time. Go slow. And we're going in the back room where the ring dinger is. What I want you to do here is lay down face up, head here, face up. So go ahead and lay down, and then we got to line you up a little bit on the table. Keep your hands up on your chest. Now I got to feel the top of your hip bones, which are right about there. So you're about 3-4 inches too high. So slide down about 3-4 inches toward me. A little bit more. Right there. Good. All right, keep your hands here. Now I'm raising up the table first, just to the height that I like it at for the treatment. Secondly, we're going to raise up your knees. The table's going to raise up your knees. And what that does is it rotates your pelvis and it flattens out your lower back and makes it looser, and also so the vertebrae stack like dominoes, because under normal circumstances, the lower back is curved like this.
Understood.
So the vertebrae will stack around the rainbow, but when you pull, it's a lot harder to release the compression. So we make it flat by putting your legs up like that. Now I got to pin you in really tight here above your hip bones to lock your body down, because when I pull, I don't want your body to slide at all. I don't want it to budge. And that's what allows us, and using this table, there we go, to get your full spine released all the way down to the lower back. If your body slides a little bit, you lose some of that force. It doesn't go all the way down, and it's not very consistent. Too much. Relax. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Good man. Now, I just want to make sure you're pinned properly. Give me your hands for a second. Just want to make sure you're pinned evenly. Good. All right, rest them here again. The towel goes around your neck, but it's not really on your throat. It grabs the back of your skull, Chris, and here under your jaw like this. My hands are too small to get a good enough grip to give a good pull, so the towel gives me grip.
Understood.
That's the reason why we use the towel.
Now, should I breathe a certain way when you do this? Or?
I'm going to coach. As soon as we get the towel, we'll coach you on that.
Okay.
Yep, 100%. And I spray it with a little water so I don't slip off the...
Do you pull once, or how does it work?
I pull once, and not occasionally, but periodically, if the pull doesn't go as fully released as we need it to, I will do a double dinger. So we'll check afterwards to see how it feels.
Understood.
Okay. Lift up your neck and come down. Good. Your job, keep your teeth touching together, but top row and bottom row touching, but don't bite down hard. Just keep them closed so when I pull, you don't bang teeth, because I ain't paying for the dentist. Other than that, keep the body as loose and flaccid and floppy as you can, and I'll do the rest. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good man. First, I'm getting a good grip on the towel. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Blow it out slowly. Wiggle your left toe.
Wow.
And boom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, you could curse. I have a rated R YouTube. Just process it, but when you feel ready, explain what that felt like.
I mean, basically, your whole back released.
You felt it all the way to here
All the way
too?
back down to here.
That's exactly what a perfect ring dinger is supposed to feel like.
Right.
So good job. I'm bringing the legs down. Stay there though. Don't move. Just rest for a second. I want to do a little check in your neck before we get you up off this table, and probably do a little more release by rotating.
Understand.
Let me get this out. Was it painful?
I mean, it hurt a little bit because things were tense.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was so quick that.
Yeah. My job, part of my skill set.
It's crazy how you feel it go from here to release the
all like, yeah. Part of my skill set is I got to sneak it in because the worst case scenario is you tighten up as I'm pulling. That's not good. So I have to be a little sneaky.
Yeah, I could tell when you were doing it.
Now, question.
Yeah.
I don't know if you recalled when you were laying here before we did the pull. Did you feel tightness when you were laying flat?
I did.
Do you feel did that improve at all?
Yeah, I feel it is. I feel a little pain in my lower back right now from it.
Yeah.
Being released.
Yes.
That's probably just because it's got.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll get a little symptoms when it first gets released, and either it goes away on its own, or when we work on that over there on that table, we get rid of it.
Even still sitting here, I have a lot of radiating pain.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me feel your neck. I want to see if anything else needs to be released here.
Feels a lot looser, right?
Yeah, it's looser, but there's a little bit more. Relax your. Good. Relax here. Let it go. Drop. There you go. A little clunker there. Good. Okay. We're done here. But we're not done all the way. We're only about halfway done. So when you're ready, come on up from here. Take your time. Go slow. Sit first, obviously, and then get back up on your feet when you're ready. And once you stand, I want you to stop for a second once you're standing and pay attention to your body. Let us know what feels, if anything,
I feel a lot more.
Feels different.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Looser.
Good.
Not as tense.
Good.
And I feel taller.
There you go. Those are the top 3.
What, you feel taller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you literally could get taller. Because when you're compressed, you could lose up to an inch or 2.
Really?
And when you get decompressed, you don't grow, but you gain some of that back. Good job. All right, go through, and we're going to lay back down on that table. Go face back down again. How's it feel walking? Can you tell anything?
More assertive on my feet, to be honest.
I
feel a lot straighter.
Feel more straight and
straightness, not as hunched.
Stable.
Yeah.
Good. Face down. Let's see. Let me see. All right. Now, remember, first thing I'm going to do, remember when I bent up your knees the first time you said it's got tight here?
Yeah. I'm
going to redo that bend. You tell me if it feels the same or the tightness is reduced or gone. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, folks. The moment of...
I don't really feel anything, very honest.
So no more pull at all?
Very slight.
Good job. That is a... I already kind of knew it was released, but that's a good confirmation test that tells us that we're on the right track. All right, now we're going to do another technique down here, really the whole spine, called the drop technique. I need you to line up a little bit different. So slide down about 2 inches. Keep going. Don't hit this button up there, though. It's the eject button. You'll fly through the ceiling. Come down, one more wiggle. Right there, good. Now, the belly part drops down, the trap door. This is also for pregnant women, but it just gives me more room to get a deeper release. This part of the table is going to pop up once I hit the button, ba-ching, and when I push down on you, it's going to go boom, okay? So we're going to do a lot of that through here to continue to release the jammed up joints in your pelvis and your lower back. Good. Good. Very good. Good. Misfire. Nice. Now we're going to do a little release going up your lumbar spine a little bit. Good. Good. Oof. Nice. A little crunchy in that transition area. You okay?
Yeah.
I'm not beating you up too much?
No.
Good man. Because nobody ever accused me of being too gentle in the chiropractic office. All right. Bend again. Still feeling good up there in the lower back? Amen. Coming down. Now we're going to work up this way. Get rid of some more of that jamming.
I do think that's still like right now. I still feel even like this.
Yeah.
Pulling down my.
All right. We're going to do a little more release in this area. Hopefully that'll get rid of some of that. Sometimes it doesn't go away until it starts healing for a couple days too. Just to let you know. Stay relaxed. Good. You okay? Nice. Nice. Now we're going to work on that lower neck, upper back. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's getting looser. Still tighter on the right though. Nice. Okay. Look up a little bit to the ceiling, up. Tilt this way, stretch it. Relax it, relax. Let it go here. Good, back in the middle. Okay. Feels a lot looser.
Yeah.
You got more mobility here, see? It's not jammed up like a Fort Knox. All right, roll over on your back now, face up. Do 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 do. Perfect alignment. Stay right there. Is your head okay?
Yeah.
That might be a little better for you. Now we're going to work on the front a little bit.
Yeah.
Collarbones, anterior shoulders, and anterior ribs.
Okay.
Because when the head comes forward, right, we also tend to round our shoulders like this too. So what I'm going to do now is going to help release all that to get your shoulders back. So bring your arms out like a T. Keep them there. We're going to work on that, what's called the AC joint, acromioclavicular. This is the SC joint, sternoclavicular. And these are just the ribs. You okay?
Yeah.
999 out of 1,000 chiropractors don't work on this area.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just fixate on the spine. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. All right, rest your hands. We're done up there. Wherever you feel comfortable with the hands. Now we're going to do a pull at the knee to release the knee joint if it needs it.
Okay.
Excuse me. And maybe even up in here more in the lower back. So just give me a loose, floppy leg. Just think loose, wet linguini. That's how I want your leg. Loose and floppy. Heavy and flop. Let it go. Drop it in my hands. Let it relax here. Good. Slide back up. Reset. Now, you okay getting your toes popped?
Yeah.
Relax, 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 relax. Good. Good. Now we're going to tug from the ankle. Should release the ankle, the arch, maybe even more the knee, maybe even more the hip. Relax it. Nice. Same thing here. Drop it in my hands, floppy and loose. Let it go. Nice. Slide back up.
Now, it doesn't release because it's too tight, or is it just...
Sometimes it releases, sometimes it doesn't. Probably it's just too tight for now. Good. Drop it loose. Oh, that went. Woo, baby. All right. Now we're going to do the ball and socket of your shoulder. So bend your elbow up, just this one. Like this. Stay nice and relaxed. Good. Just mobilizes it, gets it unjammed. Bend. Stay relaxed, relax, relax. Good. All right. When you're ready, come on up off that table. See how it feels getting up. Because transitioning is oftentimes a problem for people that have jammed up backs. So I always check to see if it's easier to transition.
Yeah.
Like from down to up.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat here. Again, face that way. Yeah, looser. We're going to finish. I'm going to do the elbows, the wrists, the fingers.
Okay.
Then I'm going to recheck your forward head posture.
Okay.
And we'll be done and we'll talk about what to do next. Drop it in my hands. Heavy, heavy and floppy. Let it go. Yeah. Yeah, you're guarding a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. Relax. Pull. Good. You don't have any elbow problems. I'm just mobilizing it. Turn towards me a little bit. Let it go. Good. Floppy wrist. Good. That one was a little jammed. Pull. Good. Boom. Bang. Done.
Awesome.
Now, face that way again. Sit in a way that feels normal. Don't try to sit military or force yourself to be straight. Just sit normal. The way to measure your forward head posture for the folks out there and for you is you bisect the shoulder in half. Usually it's the seam going down your shirt. I don't have a seam, but you have a seam. The seam, when the shirt's on properly, and you go straight back to the skull, and that's where the hole in your ear should be. Now, I was way back here when I first measured it. It was 2.5 inches. Currently, again, I'm eyeballing it, so I'm estimating, but it's about 1.25 inches. So it came back
Quite a bit.
about half, 50%. Dude, that's a good thing. Give me some of that. How about your range of motion? Does your neck feel looser?
My neck does, yeah.
Good. Good. All right, good. Is it perfect? No.
Yeah.
I'm not Jesus. I don't do miracles. I'm a good doctor. This is an amazing technique, but it's very rarely one treatment and you're completely 100% perfect. But you did a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? You feeling better?
I feel much better.
Looser?
Yeah, I just have to figure out what to do with because with this portion, it still feels
It's still
the muscle feels very tight and something's pulling from it. I just
From
don't
there.
know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it needs a little time to heal and that'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it just needs a few more visits to really get it released enough to relieve pressure off that area.
Right.
So basically, here's what I say. I'm going to sit with you. Here's what I say to my patients after they're done. We talked initially, remember you asked me some questions about follow-ups and stuff. Basically, I'm going to request that you go home and take it easy for a day or two, if at all possible, because you don't heal at the visit. You heal after the visit, okay? And so you want to do everything you can for the next 2 to 3 to 4 days to not interfere with the healing process so that it heals optimally, right? So that's why I say take it a little easy. Don't push your body. Try to, if you're working out, I would, you could work out, but not like go crazy and listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, I would stop. And if you get sore, some people get sore after the first release and some people don't. If you get sore, put ice on it directly, like an ice pack directly on the sore spot, 20 minutes on per hour, and repeat as much as you can. And that will help reduce the inflammation. And if there's any swelling, it'll reduce the swelling. And if there's pain, it'll help with the pain. Okay? Stay away from heat for a day or two, because if there is swelling, heat makes things expand, so that's not good for swelling. Okay? After a couple days, then make a final assessment on how you feel after it heals, because it could even get better. Right. Sometimes in the beginning, though, as it heals, I call it, you get a little turbulence. It goes a little up and down. Sometimes things flare up even worse for a day or two, or even a new symptom could show up. Okay? Usually they're very transient, so they come and then they go really quickly. Yep. But if that happens to you and you're concerned and it doesn't go away, reach out to Zach, my assistant, and he'll let me know, and I'll call you and we'll just do a phone check-in to make sure you're okay. It's rare. It's rare that that happens for a long period of time. But usually it's a little up and down, and then it gets better and better even over the next couple, 2-3 days. Okay? Then make an assessment on how you feel. If you feel perfect and you're happy with how you feel, there's really not a reason right away to come back for a follow-up. But if you feel partially better, but there's still some, symptoms still there, you still feel some tension hanging around that you'd like to get rid of, that justifies a follow-up. If you want to do that, I think we can get even better results if you come back in about a week or two.
Understood.
Okay? Ideally 1 week. If you can't make 1 week, you want to be gung-ho, come back in a week. If you can't make 1 week, 2 weeks will still get it done, maybe a little slower. and you might have a little backslide if you wait for 2 weeks as opposed to 1 week, meaning lose some improvement, but not everything. It's not going to kill the whole process. And that's really all I say to prep my patients for post-care and follow-ups. Any questions?
Not at all.
All right.
100 times better.
Dude, I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
glad you had a great experience. Now you can send me all those millions of referrals that you said you're going to send.
Promise. You got it.
But wait, stay there. We're going to say goodbye to everybody out there. Big Chris, feeling a lot better. Guru Chiropractor, peace and love to everybody out there. If you're watching and you want some of this, just reach out on my website, guruchiropractor.com. Go on the website. Is that what you did?
That's
And
what
there's
I
a
did.
book now button there. Plus all my information's on there. So feel free to, peruse the website. But hit that book now button and put your name, cell phone number, and email address in. It goes right to a spreadsheet. My assistant, Zach, grabs it and he reaches back out to you via text. And you guys work out questions and he'll help you book an appointment if you want. And if you make it through and you come through, I promise you, like I did with this guy, I'll do my very best. I'll work my ass off to help you with your issues as well. God bless everybody out there. Happy New Year. Peace and love. Out.